And our special guest, Alex Weprin, the senior editor of TVNewser.com. Guys, thanks all for joining us.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, so I'm Alex Weprin. I'm the senior editor of TV Newser at MediaBistro.com. And basically, just to give a 30-second description of what Media Bistro is, we're a website for media professionals. We have 17 blogs, each of them covering a different section of the media. We have a video production service called Media Bistro TV, where we interview newsmakers and produce videos for media professionals. We have classes, we have a job board. So basically, we're a one-stop shop for media professionals. And my blog, TV Newser, is the one I primarily work on, and it focuses on television, mostly television news. And as part of that, we cover the daily goings-on in the TV business, and as well as the business itself.
Thank you. And Professor Moore, would you like to introduce yourself?
John, thank you. I teach journalism here. I've been here for about 2 years now, and before coming to CUNY, York College, I worked at Bloomberg, and before that, stints at NBC, NBC News, and McNeil-Lehrer NewsHour, among other spots here in New York. I'm pleased to be here, and I'm pleased that YC Radio is tackling this discussion about media.
Thank you.
I say a lot about myself if you'd give me the time, John. I'm the lead operator for YCRadio.org. I've been here for a little over a month at this point. Prior to that, I spent 2 very long years at Sirius XM Radio in New York, and was the news director for a couple AM stations out on the island. I've been in this business now since I was 15, so we're approaching 13 years.
On Twitter or Facebook, I'm more likely to click on it. But at the same time, it can lead to kind of overload, and there's so much media out there that it's easy to have stuff kind of get bogged down in the mess. So it cuts both ways.
Right.
I'm a big proponent of social media, helping journalists. I use Twitter as a journalistic tool all the time because it allows me to reach out to sources that I don't have their email address, I don't have their phone number, but I have their Twitter handle, and that's one way to reach them. And you know what? A lot of them ignore me. That's fine.
Right.
Some of them don't, and that's great. And Facebook is a way to kind of keep in touch with sources as well, as long as you use it correctly, which is subtly. So I think it's wonderful both as a journalistic tool and a way to kind of share and learn about the news. And
do you think the market will be saturated due to so many websites and?
No. I think that's the cream rises to the top, right? I mean, Twitter and Facebook have proven themselves as valuable tools. And websites like Pinterest and Foursquare, they may become popular in some respects, but in terms of being useful for learning about news and other sites, I think that the ones that are the best will rise to the top. And you know what? If another thing comes along that turns out to be better at Facebook than what Facebook is doing, people will shift over there and we'll just forget about Facebook. It'll turn into MySpace, right? I had a MySpace once.